Before they had hit the showers, Alonso had announced he's up for free agency now. Nothing says I love you boys like, yeah, we didn't go to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Sorry, is that on?
No, not yet. That Soto, is that who you're talking about?
Pete Alonso.
Oh.
Soto's cut from the same cloth.
Oh, I hate that dude. He's the kind of guy, he's like Manny Machado. It doesn't matter what they do, they're never going to win because they've just got that bad.
Like that Paul in the clubhouse.
Yep.
The Reds snuck in today.
Yep.
I mean, you got to love that. I mean, Ellie De La Cruz, name another guy on that team, right? He's fun to watch, but he's one of those guys. Man, he will make 9 plays and show off that 110-mile-an-hour arm, and then will get picked off first, looking at his wristwatch or something. Right?
The old hidden ball trick.
Isn't that where Lux went? Luz, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. Also known as Fucker Face.
He's a...
Oh, fucker face.
The Detroit Tigers
Oh,
were
man.
12 and a half games up
In
3 weeks ago.
July. Yeah.
I mean, like, this is literally the Tigers, and I love those guys. I want so much for them. I'm so very proud of them. Go Tigers! They've been the underdogs in baseball for 40 years, and you're cheering for them and cheering for them and cheering for them, and then in the last 3 weeks of the season, they're going in as the wild card.
Yeah.
They're going in as the wild card. And I challenge you again. Name 2 guys on the Guardians. Name 1 guy on the Guardians.
I'm sorry, I don't recognize the Guardians as a team.
Well, if you see, I watch their baseball games just to watch how many people are wearing Indians gear. And
Right.
I don't think I've seen, except for the players, I don't think I've seen a Guardians jersey in the stands yet. And somehow the Atlanta Braves
Thank you for getting the website updated.
cling to the...
Yeah. We switch over on Tuesday. So we're completely eliminating. Ben has built a whole new one.
Okay, well, it's been updated for the December auction. I use it.
I see what you're saying. Gotcha.
I
Okay.
use it to go in and out. In the last 2 weeks, it's still showing the September.
So,
Well, that's what my nasty email was about last week. But it's all up and good now, so I'm looking forward to seeing the new child.
yeah.
Very good, very good.
Very good. Very, very good.
Yeah. The old website has been kidnapped by the guy who built it, and
Being held hostage now.
yeah, he wants an abnormal amount of money to release it. So we had Ben just rebuilt a whole new one, and I still own apparently the name, Gunslinger Auctions.
Yeah, the guy that created it doesn't get to keep it.
Yeah, so Tuesday we're gonna release all of that and move it over. And now instead of in the background some anonymous person shooting an AK, that was
We can do better.
it's me at a cowboy match.
Nice.
Again, one of the friendliest faces that there is for the shooting sports.
Yep.
Cowboy action shooting. Okay, so I do which one on this? Okay, last one. Cal Raleigh hitting 240 but with 60 frickin' home runs.
Yeah.
Or Aaron Judge hitting 350.
Oh, you got to go with the average. I know he doesn't have as many dingers, but come on, 350. That's you can't disparage that.
Yeah,
But who's playing the tougher position?
Well, fair enough.
And as MVP, the discussion among gentlemen, do the Yankees have a shot at the playoffs without Judge? I think they do. That's
Yeah.
a loaded team.
Mhm.
Do the Mariners have a shot without Cal Raleigh.
Well, after watching them for the last 3 days, I don't think
Ouch.
they have a shot, period. Jeez, the Dodgers put out their B team on Friday and half of their A team on Saturday, and they beat them all 3 games.
It's wild to think,
Fairly handily.
especially from last year, that thinking that the Yankees might even be better in the playoffs without Judge as much as he fumbled last.
Well,
That catch is.
oh, yeah.
And
I don't think he'll ever live that down.
Infamy.
And
That's the
and
Bill
Raleigh,
Buckner move of the 2020s.
Raleigh handles 17,000 pitches a season.
Yeah.
17,000.
And he's a switch hitter, and
Anyway, I think it's Raleigh because MVP. But whatever the batting title is, you got to admit, you roll Judge out there, and the guy's a freaking monster. He's a masher and a monster.
what's he like 7'2" on top of everything?
Yeah,
He is
right?
literally like 6'7" or
He's
6'8".
Frankenstein.
That guy is.
He's a big boy.
And when he is playing in a bandbox, and we do know that.
Hey everyone!
We also know that
coming in.
when you're that big, you're playing with different rules than like the likes of
Yes.
you and me. Corbin Carroll went 30-30. He's like 5'9".
Yeah.
That's impressive. Judge,
Dang.
how come he doesn't have 170?
I know, right? Yeah.
He can
should be,
accidentally hit it out.
yeah, he should be part of the 70-70 club.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, the 120-120 club.
The 120 club.
Ricky Henderson, who?
The story about him getting they're calling the signs, and he says, "No, don't steal." He does the coach does
Wipes
the takeoff sign. So Ricky steals second. You put on the takeoff sign, so I took off.
I done took off. Come on, man.
He was a force of nature, though, man. That guy was fun to watch.
Yeah. And you see now next year they're going to bring in the batting box.
Yes.
They were talking about it last night on the Dodger game. They're going to go out and measure people, and they actually brought up Ricky Henderson because he was like 6'2".
Yeah.
But how did he bat? Crouched down. So how do you make a box for him? Pete Rose, same thing.
Yeah.
Rod Carew, same thing. You know, how do you make a box for these people that, bat, bent at the waist? This is just dumb. Baseball has been taken over by idiots, and somebody needs to wrestle it away from
Rob
this.
Manfred,
This,
man.
well, I don't care what they call him. That's Nosferatu. That dude looks like.
Your call display okay? I don't remember if I set it up.
Yeah, I got Richard and it's green.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that dude looks like frickin' Nosferatu from the 1920s.
Well, he's not fooling anybody, then, is he?
No.
Because that guy is responsible. I mean, what he has done to baseball, the freaking beer league second base rule, the second pitch clock.
The pizza boxes for bases.
Yeah.
Just from the pitch clock, and then all this stuff goes
Throwing
away.
over to first base.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
no more DH in both leagues.
Yeah, well, that one I can somewhat live with, but
I missed the strategy essential to. Oh my God, my pitcher's pitching a great game, but we got 2 guys on and we're down by 2.
Yeah, I can't disagree with you. And that throwing over 3 times, and it has to be isn't that kickball rules?
Yeah, right. We used to play that on.
Right.
Kickball.
That was garage ball rules.
Yeah.
Playing against the garage.
Listen, I'm with you on that. The guy.
That guy needs to go, and I
just
mean
needs to
far, and oh God.
Welcome everyone.
Hi everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick, Juanita, Melissa. I know I got Big Medicine in there. Big Jake's in there. Ricky Riley. Always good to have you for as long as we can keep you. Mom's on. Virtual Vic. Mr. Enigma. Always great to have you still with us, brother. Bob over there on YouTube. What's this Mark Roman guy?
Is Mark Rowan guy? I don't trust him. He doesn't
I don't know. That seems a little odd. But
sketchy.
great to have you guys in. Everyone hit the like button as soon as you drop in so we can just pump this out, get other people watching. And all the usual suspects. Yes, sir, Mark. Yes, sir.
There is a
Here we
lot to
go.
like.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Gunslingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
That's us.
Yeah, baby.
From San Diego to San Francisco, from LA to Phoenix to Vegas, but apparently not in my headphones.
Right. My knob came off. And we are all over the internet, folks. That means we're all over the world right now. We're on YouTube, Facebook Live, Rumble, and X. Look for Gunslinger Radio or Gunslinger Auctions, and make sure when you're dropping in, you hit that like button. Make sure you're sharing with your friends, and leave your question or comment in the comment section because we'll be all over it.
And this is a live show. That
Live
means
show.
that you can call in. Jimmy, what's that number?
Everyone's going to want to call in. We're going to start it up at 866-870-5752.
Wait a minute. What was that number?
Come on.
That number is 866-870-5752.
All right.
Again, 866-870-5752.
That's the one.
When is that going to stop being as delightful as that is?
Never.
Oh, I tell you, I talked to Leon a little bit on the way home from the show last week, and he got a big kick out of that. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, okay, welcome to Gunslingers. Man, it has been a week. Once again,
has.
you know, everybody thinks that the auction day is the crazy day because of all this stuff going on. But let me tell you guys, try doing paperwork and shipping for 750 firearms.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
The iceberg.
Yeah. California, you know, they make things so pleasant.
7.5% tax.
Yeah, to do. I mean, we have to get thumbprints and photocopies, and you know, it's actually against the law to photocopy your driver's license. But in California, we have to do that.
Have to do it. You have
Yeah.
to break the law.
Yeah,
Please.
you know, and just fun stuff like that. You have to sign the safe handling waiver. You have to show us that you can load and unload a firearm. You got to sign this, that. You know, a 4473 is a 4473. They're all the same across the country, but the rest of the, you know, the California DOJ stuff, it's immense.
You have to make sure that we're asking you if you have a safe at home and what type of safe that is, and if it's to the standards.
And if you don't have the receipt for said safe, you have to initial the box.
Yeah.
You're not making this up, folks.
No,
Seriously.
And of course, you know, the lock thing, the handgun lock, that's, you know, some senator somewhere got greased because that's now a federal deal.
I love that. You can walk in with a briefcase full of the finest Swiss-made locks
Yeah.
ever made. And can I use those?
No, you cannot. You have to have a receipt from when you picked it up.
But I have a receipt that came with these locks. Are you telling me?
And that used to be good. It used to be good up to 30 days. All we had to have was a photocopy, but not anymore. And by they, I mean California, you jerks. Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Yikes.
Yeah, so all you whiners on the internet
Safer
from other
already.
states. Yeah, I'm just talking about California.
Yes.
So, you know, de-wad your panties. Yeah. So anyhow, this is what we've been going through. And of course, you know, the shipping, how do you put this lightly? Unfortunately, sometimes the internet is.
How do you say?
Well, you've heard of telephone tough guys, you know, and then you
Keyboard commandos.
yeah, keyboard commandos. Some of these folks. We've got one right now that sent me an email that. Okay, now keep in mind it says give us 30 to 60 days to ship because you know we sold 750 items and I don't have 750 people in my shipping department. We have 4 and they work pretty quick. But not quick enough for some. So this guy has threatened he's going to call ATF because I haven't shipped his gun yet.
Wow. Because he needs it now.
Yeah. And so, I mean, I can go on with this. This guy sent me an email today. It's about 4 paragraphs of the thing he's going to do to me.
Oh, wow.
And it's just kind of. I mean, I don't even know. Our phones are blowing up. You want to?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Just start it up.
Yeah,
This is
Everyone's
your
in.
show, folks.
Jump right in.
Make it good.
Richard, how are you?
Hey, you dynamic dual gunslinger.
Yay.
The dynamic duo
trio.
of three of us.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's up, Richard?
I want to know, what do they use to determine if a firearm is unsafe to shoot?
Uncommon sense. I don't know. In common sense. California has several different versions of this, and none of them make sense. They want you to do things like a gun has to fire, 500 times in a row without any kind of a interruption. They have to drop it literally from 6 feet high, because that's how often.
Onto a hard pad.
Yeah.
My holster is in my hat, so I understand why.
And then you're standing
jump
on
slightly.
standing on something. So California's version of a safe firearm is idiotic, but hopefully one day this roster, safe.
The safe handgun roster.
Yeah.
Explain this to me. Perhaps you can, Jeff. You are so knowledgeable in the ways of the law. So the firearm, if it's not safe, it can't be sold unless you're a law enforcement officer. Then it can be sold, and apparently becomes safe.
Magically safe.
Now, if that law enforcement personnel decides he no longer or she no longer wishes to own this firearm, they can then pass it along or sell it legally in the state of California, at which point it remains safe?
Yes, it remains safe from then on.
Just
From that point on.
looking for the logic you were describing.
Once it's been touched by law enforcement, it magically becomes safe forever and a day.
They christen it with their magical officer powers, so it becomes magically safe.
Richard, I hope that helps.
Richard, you got a joke for us?
Well, first thing I purchased a shotgun from a private party, and then I took it to a firing range, and they looked at it and said it was unsafe to fire. And I don't know, what were they using? It looked okay to me.
Well, I don't know what they were looking at, but bring it in.
There are a couple of things it might have been if it's elderly and had something like Damascus barrels or a frozen firing pin or something.
Yeah, but bring it in and I'll figure it out for you.
We'll sort you out.
All right.
Very good. Okay. Hey, if you ever want to pour alcohol down a barrel of a gun, what should you do? What should you use to pour the alcohol down the barrel?
I don't know.
A shot glass.
Hey!
Ouch. Didn't see it coming. Ouch.
Richard, we'll talk to you later.
God bless you, Richard.
Bye-bye.
He foxed us.
Let's jump over to Mark in Woodland Hills. All right, Mark, what's going on?
Evening, Mark.
Hey, good evening, my buddies. Hey, listen, anybody who doesn't take Prop 50 serious, I want to remind you of what the communist governor of Michigan, Gretchen Whitmer, the one who faked a kidnapping with the FBI, Well, they have a red flag law that she signed, and that they actually went after the family and pulled out their firearms because a 6-year-old was pointing his finger like bang, bang. No joke. If you think 50 is a joke, you're the joke. I have a quick joke. How's that?
Okay.
There's a moral of the story at the end, too. It's called The Lion and the Old Dog. An old Doberman was chasing rabbits and noticed a lion rapidly heading his direction and was going to eat him for lunch. The old Doberman thinks, oh, no, I'm in deep doo-doo now. So he sees some bones on the ground and starts settling in, acting like he's chewing on them. Just as the lion is about to leap on him, the old Doberman says, boy, that was a delicious lion. I wonder if there's any more around here. The young lion takes off and runs into the jungle with fear. Meanwhile, a squirrel had been watching all this and could leverage his knowledge to trade it in for protection. He tells the story to the lion that the guy was fooling him, so the lion is furious, being made a fool of, and said, here, squirrel, hop on my back and we'll see what's going to happen to that tricky canine. Well, the old Doberman saw him coming again with the squirrel on his back, and instead of running, the dog sits down, and then just as they get close, the Doberman says, where's that squirrel? I sent him off an hour ago to bring me another lion. The lion stops, escapes to the forest again. The moral of the story is don't mess with old dogs. Their age and skill will always overcome youth and treachery, because BS and brilliance only come with age and experience.
Hey.
That's a good story, Mark.
Yeah.
Good joke.
I'll never remember it, but thank you kindly.
I'm going to have to watch this one back.
I tell you what.
Everybody, remember, you gotta vote for against 50.
No one.
I know it's an off-year election, and people's attendance at the elections won't be as good as a 4-year general election. But you got to tell people they're going to impeach our president straight away. You know that.
Yep.
And then they're going to come after us because he was the only one in the way stopping them.
I couldn't agree more.
Good night, gentlemen.
Thanks,
Good night,
Mark.
good
Talk to you
sir.
later.
God bless you.
Cheers.
Bye. All right, guys, you're listening to Gunslingers right here on.
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And when we get back, hopefully Kevin can fix this plug, number one. And number two, we'll have Rick from the CRPA.
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
You're listening to Gunslingers, and we'll be
Right back.
%.
Yeah, my knob is literally. So I'm sitting here.
Are we turning into KABC over here?
No.
Here, let me pull one off and let me.
Let's see what if yours fits better.
Is it that plug again?
Yeah, it's crapping out really bad.
Grab it.
Thank you, sir. Oh, we're going to be back before he's ever going to get.
Oh yeah, well, this is a short one.
Yeah. Quick. And we got
Rick's on there.
on line one.
No, I'm sorry. He's on the bottom line.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
We'll get it on.
Through one more second.
Yeah, we'll get it to the bottom. Sugar pie, honey bunch. You know that I love you. I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
Let's see. I got about 16 different lines with Rick's name on. Let's see if this
Pick
one goes.
one.
He is everywhere.
Rick, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
There you are.
Okay. Kevin's doing he's doing everybody's job tonight again, so everything's a little goofy. What is going on?
Well, it's been a busy week. We had our fundraiser yesterday at Compton Rod and Gun down in Southern California, and that was a lot of fun. Had a lot of people come out. Some firearms got auctioned off, and some other things happened that were pretty good, so that raised a bunch of money for lawsuits, so that was good news.
Very good.
And then, but I have a question. You guys always have these cool questions, so if I could, I have a question for you guys that I used yesterday when I spoke at the Republican Assembly.
Look us up.
So in 1791, when we got the Bill of Rights, how many original amendments did we start off with before we got down to the final 10?
Ooh, that's a fair question. The original Bill of Rights.
Original Bill of Rights.
I want to say 2.
First and second.
It was 200.
200. I was a little
missed it
short.
by that
I was
much.
a little short on that too in my head, but yeah, wow.
Yeah,
200.
and so they whittled it down to 39. And one of the things that people were in shock was when they whittled it down to 39. I know, Jeff, you and I've had this discussion before, but I always argue up in the Capitol, the First and Second Amendment were designed to be bookends. They were designed as an original amendment. And from the time that there was 200 amendments to 79, down to 17, all the way to the final 12 that got submitted that became the 10. Up until that final 12, the First and Second Amendment were the First Amendment.
Hey.
They were one and the same.
One and the same, yes.
And it wasn't until Congress moved it. But the word shall not be infringed applied to everything from the start of the first to the end of the second, and the two go together. And so people really taken back when I said, could show them all the things that the governor has done to try to wipe out the first and the second because he has to, because they're so closely integrated. That's why people have to fight for it. So a lot of people there, they seem to really like the speech, so I've been asked to go give that a couple other places. So I'm looking forward to doing that between now and going back up to Sacramento. But that was a really good time. And that's about all that's going on this week. Next week we have some competitions starting back up and some really cool things, and I'm trying to get a guy on to talk about maybe being on the Olympic team for a small island nation. And so I'm hoping to get that solved this week and get him on to talk to you about that. So
Awesome.
Okay.
Wow. So
All right. Well, does this mean you're trying to get out? Get out early?
No. I'm here to talk with you guys.
Okay, just
questions. Hopefully, we'll have answers. Not a lawyer, but
You know what? I ran into some people. I was out and about in my community, and I live out in Loma Linda, Redlands area, and a lot of people out they were asking me what I do, and I work with guns. I'm on a gun radio show, and they brought up your show, Rick Travis, and they were saying how much information you get out there, how your show, The Firing Line, and just want to say thank you for always working with us, even though you've got so much going on and you do so much. Thank you for always helping us out over here and keeping us afloat and everything going on over there. But yeah, I got some high praise of you, so thank you very much.
So let's give them a complete plug. Rick, when are you on, and what's the station?
I'm on KTIE out in San Bernardino, and that's on 1 o'clock on Saturdays.
Okay.
Hey, so you guys tune in. You guys get a taste of him over here. So make sure you jump over there and get the whole bite.
That's
Go
it.
ahead.
Well, I have to tell you guys the same thing I told them yesterday when I went to speak. This is the place I get to come every week and be amongst friends, because the vast majority of the time, I am the one or two guys in the sea of enemies. And I look forward to my Sunday nights with you. I tell my family we ain't doing family dinner unless it's something really huge. And I talk to Jeff beforehand, because this is a therapeutic. I'll just put it that way, to be with you guys.
Hey,
well, appreciate that.
Yeah, we love being an
Jeff,
outlet
you're
for
my
you.
therapy.
Yeah, that's going to cost you a nickel. Oh, man.
Yeah, I've been going through the Firing Line magazine that everyone should be getting and going through every month. I mean, if you guys haven't been diving into it, you guys are missing out on so much good information. And sometimes you even get to see an ad or two for this old show and this old auction. But no, and Rick actually has his own articles in there that are chock full of great information. He had some great ones about the other month about, I think the deer one was in there last month, and some great recipes too, folks. I mean, they touch on all the bases out there. So you guys are missing out.
That's great, Jimmy. You brought up something I can tell you. So on deer, we got word from Janice Hahn's office there in L.A. County that the Catalina Conservancy has applied for permits to eradicate the deer.
Okay. Well, okay. And so that means that the licensed professionals will probably be able. Are they going to open it up to? How are they going to open this up? Let's say.
No, they're not. It will be. They'll be paying for a group called White Buffalo out of, I believe it's Connecticut, to come out and basically wipe all the deer out.
Wow.
Well,
which is really sad when you think about.
I was going to say, what is their thinking behind this?
Yeah.
Well, evidently to them, deer are what's ruining the island. They want to take, on one side of the mouth, they say they want to take the island back to what it was like I guess 500-600 years ago. And but at the same time, they've got wineries that are being established on the island which weren't there, condominiums, other things. So I don't buy the argument.
No. Instead of bringing in a whole nother faction of people that would enjoy their beautiful island and all, and having
wait. They have buffalo on the island. That is not exactly indigenous to the island, is it?
They swam.
No, but they have a contract, too, with Native Americans, and so they're going to be keeping the bison. In fact, they may be getting some more bison. That's also at the heart of this big argument, is because bison do a lot more damage than deer do.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
And they're bringing a company called White Buffalo or Buffalo something.
Methinks they don't protest too much.
Yeah, so...
Well, you can just be sure if the left's in charge of it, it's going to get screwed up.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, so we're going to do what we can to try to save deer on Catalina, but it is an uphill battle. So.
Well, wait a minute, but we're bloodthirsty, right-wing conspiracy theorists love to kill everything, guys. How are we trying to save these deer?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting? It's always the bad guys that are actually trying to save everything.
Yeah, go figure.
Stop being so heroic, bad guys.
It must be eating the wine the grape plants or something.
There's nothing worse than a drunk deer.
That's funny. Since you brought that up, which is great because now I can say something about that. So well done. But I mean, for deer, grapevines and arugula are like crack cocaine. They will find it no matter where it's at. So one might think that might have something to do with it, except, oh no, wait, Yes, the owner of the island is also the owner of the vineyard.
Oh,
No way!
Don't say.
I'm shocked to see gambling taking place in
Shocked,
this.
I tell you.
I know.
Jeez.
So the plot doesn't
Yeah,
thicken.
okay.
It actually thickens.
Well, really quick, Rick, because I just had an auction, of course, this has been asked of me about 600 times in the last 2 weeks, and I'm sure you know what I'm leading up to. Any advancement?
No, there's no advance, and I guess now, besides what I'm being told online on your Facebook page, I owe you a lemon meringue pie. I guess I owe you another lunch because we've had no advance yet. But no.
Of course, what we're talking about is the so-called excise tax. It's 11% on anything firearm-related ammo.
In California.
Yeah, in California.
Yeah.
On top of the already existing, for us, it's 10.25.
10.25 now, plus 11. So you buy a firearm, it's 21.25% in LA County.
I think you've done a good job, though, of training the state, because everywhere I go to speak, before I can even get up to the podium, I at least have one person says
Hands going up.
They're like, "So what's the status on?" And then they just start rattling off the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Is there a correlation, not a conspiracy theorist like Jeff, I am not a conspiracy theorist, is there any correlation between the elimination of the one gun per 30 days and the imposition of the 11.5% tax? In other words, the more guns you buy, the more revenue streams into the state?
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense because they just passed 3 guns per month.
Yeah.
That's the limit.
Well, and as Governor Greasy decided to sign any of these, or is it
Not
still
yet,
in limbo?
but yeah, he's still got a week and a half. So
Well,
I'm sure he will find a opportune time to do that.
let's hope he's out. I was going to say something really rude. I won't.
Which way is the presidential wind blowing?
Yeah. Well, let's hope he's out, governing in some other state for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Rick, if anybody wants to join or donate their time or their money, how do they get a hold of
And
you?
they should.
Yeah, CRPA.org. And if they have questions, seriously, people, reach out to us. You can address it at contact@crpa.org, and we will answer.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
very good. And I'll be looking forward to that lemon meringue pie.
Ooh, leftovers
sure you would.
travel.
Yep.
And again, folks, don't miss Rick's show Saturdays at 1 p.m. KTIE, the firing line. You can. He's
Thank you
again.
very much.
He is.
You guys have, God bless you.
You know,
bless.
what you need on that show is a little levity. Maybe you should bring in a me.
Hey, you know what? If you're offering, I will do that. That would be fun.
Anytime you want.
We
you know
all live
that.
fairly close, so if you ever need a hand, just give us a jingle.
Usually, every other time I've done it, it was on Skype, Scoop, whatever, Zoom. Yeah, I'm so technical.
Great. I'd love to do that.
Anytime you want, you do that, Rick. All right, Rick.
Okay, take care.
We'll talk to you next
God
week.
bless you, Rick.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye. Zoom? Is that what it is?
I think so.
What did I call it? Skype.
There's Skype. There's Zoom. There's so many of them.
I don't know. It's something from Terminator knowledge. What do I know?
Skynet.
And speaking of the Terminator, let's get to Linda in Burbank really quick. Linda, we got about 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Linda.
Yeah, I know you guys want Chad Bianco, for the next governor. The problem we have is this jungle primary that Schwarzenegger put into place.
Yeah.
I'm not saying nobody votes for Bianco, but the problem is this jungle primary where everybody just runs all at once.
Oh, I know. Well, luckily for us, he's running second. So with the jungle primary, even with that, he would be in it right now, as the polls indicate, because he's running very close to the number one, which is some lady I've never heard of. So it would be between him and her. So hopefully,
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely.
Okay, Linda, thanks for the call, and thanks for waiting. We'll talk to you later.
Be safe.
All right, guys, you're listening to Gunslingers right here on
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And when we get back, it's phone calls. What's that number, Jim?
Call in at 866-870-5752. Again, 866-870-5752.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Don't care for that dude, but I really like that song. Did you ever find the one I told you about?
Yes.
It's just awful, right? Where'd Kevin go? Come fix this damn thing.
Still no. It looks like it's not plugged all the way in. Is that possible?
No, I think there's just a gap because it is.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that little jumper cable.
This thing's crapping out because
we got to have another pair of phones. How about that phone? Those phones right there.
It's not the phones; it's this thing.
But there might be a connector.
Oh.
on those phones.
Well,
That's what he needs.
oh, no.
Yeah. Just plug that straight into the.
Oh, right into here?
Is that a quarter?
I don't
inch
know. I'll
or an
let
eighth
Kevin
inch?
deal
Try
with it.
It should work.
I'll keep it here just in case.
All right.
Hello.
Here comes Kevin with the part.
Do-do-do-do-do. I heard if Gruesome Newscum is out of state, no bills can be signed.
Well, yeah.
That's correct. He's got to be in his office
Yeah.
to do the business of the state. So the harder he runs,
Unless
the less
he's
stuff
be-
he'll be signing.
Unless he becomes Governor Autopen.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see where Trump apparently they were putting portraits up of the informal portraits?
The Autopen. He's a funny dude sometimes.
That's legit funny crack.
Kevin, did you forget me? Oh, there he comes. Okay. Thank you.
Yep, the damn cord I left in my box someone took.
Oh, of course.
So we're gonna go like this.
Nothing is safe.
Well, that is. Got the adapter. If
Ta-da.
the phones are any good, that should do it.
Katie Porter.
Hey, I can hear things.
Hey now.
Yeah, Katie Porter is the front runner right now.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Kurt, plug a guitar into it. It's a quarter-inch plug. He's got one or two.
Or 30.
3 or 4.
3 or 4.
If Kidney Stone had a face, it would be Greasy Gas.
Pat Riley Jr.
None of the charm and all of the corruption.
Apparently, Riley was good at what he did.
Yeah, that's the difference between them.
Mm-hmm.
Howard from Los Angeles, that's your buddy that always asks about.
When's the next?
Yeah,
the
when's the
CRPA
next
meeting?
CRPA meeting?
That's next
It
month.
says government make him ill.
I would honestly
What do you think your special makes all of us ill?
keep a tube of Rolaids or a box of.
We had a guy who had some black powder question, but he hung up.
We like black powder questions.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Fun on the bottom.
777, baby. Light that sucker up.
Katie Porter is bad for CA. I think we all know that. You know how she's running.
She was what? She was the head of the. She was the majority for the leader for the House and the Senate. She was one of those people that just won't go away. They run for office and they get termed out, so they run them for another office until they get termed out, and then they make them head librarian or senator or they run for mayor of Oakland or someplace like. They just keep grinding the party faithful.
Career corrupter.
Yep. Never hold a job.
I fell in love with you, heart and soul. The way you grew me to gladly. Yeah. Well, everybody wants to hit the bass note. Right?
Yeah, we're all there.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers right here on.
The Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
There's a bass note.
Not a
for
lot
you.
of high notes, though.
Let's go.
All right, and again, folks, this is a live show. That means that we have a phone and we take your phone calls.
Yes, we do.
What's that number, Jim?
866-870-5752. Once again, that's 866-870-5752.
Yeah, give us a call. You want to talk about guns or paperwork or auction stuff? As I think I mentioned last week, we're done for December. We're now booking stuff in for February.
Folks.
We had, let's see, on Wednesday I got a phone call. Emergency needed to go pick up 54 firearms. Picked up those. That went into February. Then we get another call for about 100 firearms. Went and picked that up. That went into February. I've got 2 more people out there that have 100-plus gun collections that we're supposed to see next week. So, guys,
February is filling up fast.
Yeah, if you've got guns, be it 1 or 1,000. Now, that's the other thing. People crack me up. Well, I've got a gun collection. Well, I've got 50. Okay.
Cool.
Well, do you think you can handle 50 at a time? Sir, that's like a starter kit.
Right?
We do that at our lunch break.
Yeah,
Come on.
we get several hundred at a time often.
Oh, yes.
So
that means February is if everything goes well next week, full.
It very well could be.
That's so
very well
cool.
could be. So, guys, if you got stuff you want to get into us, give us a call or go to gunslingerauctions.com, like the silly commercial says, and give us a call, and we'll take care of you. The first one that I picked up last week, gal from out of state, her brother passed away, and so we went in and picked them all up, and we're going to sell them off for her. And then the other one was just a very nice gentleman. He just, I turned 85. My kids don't want them.
What a way!
And that was 102.
Look at that.
Yeah, so we picked those up, and
if the phones don't start lighting up, I did have a question from a friend of mine about they had moved out of state.
Mm-hmm.
They still have the California driver's license, and they do often travel back to California.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a new ID in the other state, and they're wondering they can still purchase in California, but take it to their new home state.
Well, if their license is still valid,
it is
in theory. But here's the problem: because they don't live at that address anymore,
anything to match.
They would need something to verify. Yeah, and usually ATF is very specific. They want something with the California seal on it.
Right.
So, like a car registration, and if your car registration is out of state, then you're kind of sunk. So, yeah, that's
not quite gray areas. You do have to have residence.
And to be blunt, why would you want to buy a California gun when you can get non-neutered firearms?
Well, they were saying that they were more comfortable. They had some places that they had frequented before, and they just felt comfortable with their.
What state did they go to?
Pennsylvania.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Now I've been there 25 years, 30. Well, God, in the early 90s, I think we had.
You were 10.
Yeah.
Drove there.
Yeah.
Skateboard.
That was it. On skates with steel wheels. Because my clay ones wore out.
The Rockies, man, those suckers are trouble on skates.
Man, anyway, I don't know the laws but I'm telling you, they're probably much happier waiting 30 minutes as opposed to 10 days.
Absolutely.
And getting exactly what you want. We have a question online. We have somebody else?
Oh, yeah, let's get to Howard in Los Angeles. Howard, how are you?
Evening, Howard.
Let me get to the point. Will Mark be at the next meeting of the CRPA in Burbank?
Let me see. I'm looking at the date. Give me 1 second to look that
Mark's
up.
cousin, by the way.
It's the 15th.
That'll be the 15th. Yeah, I'll be there for that.
Good. I was at the Compton meet. I think that was yesterday.
Yeah, Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday.
That
it
being
was
yesterday.
lovely. I mean, kind people, kind of like what Rick was talking about. Friendly people not calling me names because I'm a conservative,
sure,
or a or I like the Second Amendment.
Well, Howard, since you were there, let me ask you. He said that they had a couple of firearms that they auctioned off. Did they do it in silent auction, or did they have an auctioneer there?
I didn't stick around for that.
Okay.
I told you once before. The last gun I bought was about 30 years ago.
Okay.
And apparently that's not good enough for the state because I bought a 45 that came from the civilian marksmanship deal.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
A buddy, one of my customers had one. He didn't want to use it anymore. We talked guns. Said, "I'll sell it to you, $125."
Wow.
Yeesh.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, well, they were going for 35 when he bought it.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that was a day or two ago. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then at a gun show, I think it might have been at the Great Western on Eastern, or I bought a Browning High Power, where actually I traded. I had a Colt New Service and 45 long Colt.
Neat.
And I couldn't get it to shoot right. I had an issue with the timing bolt. That I kind of fixed. But then I said, I want a semi-automatic.
Oh, there you go.
And I probably might have screwed that up, too.
Any man can fix his own guns.
Well, it's that old loose nut behind the trigger syndrome.
Yep.
Anyway,
I
Howard.
understand that.
Yep. All right. Very good. Howard, thanks for the call. We'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
See you in a couple of weeks.
I asked that because he mentioned that they auctioned off a couple of firearms, and I'm wondering, did they do a silent auction, or did they have an auctioneer and didn't call me?
Didn't call?
I'm butthurt.
Those things- well, you know what?
I didn't get to drive to Compton and work for nothing. What the hell's going on?
When he brings you that pie, he can answer that question.
Oh, there you go.
And I'd like to remind you, the unused pie travels well.
Yes, it does. They keep. Don't worry.
I'll make sure he gives it to me on Saturday so that I can bring it.
Hey.
We got a couple of questions really quickly now. Question the first: did the guy with the 140 guns ever call back?
It was 400 guns, and
400.
no, he never called back.
Just a
So I don't
tomato.
know if he was just a DOJ plant, or was he just some guy who or maybe he's still trying to get them all together. Who knows? But
There'll be others.
I think it was Dean in Burbank
that's
or
what it
something.
was.
Yeah,
Sounds
and
like Dave.
and Dean, if you got him, we're still ready to help
interested.
you.
Dude, we are waiting to help you out.
And the other question's from Mark. This is again online. He wanted to know. He found a Smith & Wesson Model 10 in 3220. Mm-hmm. So that would be an older one.
Well,
yeah?
it's not likely a Model 10. It's
precursor. They've been making that since 1890.
Yeah, well, they made pre-10s, but even those were mostly 38. This one is probably
What's the
It's
precursor?
a hand ejector.
Yes.
It's a hand safety ejector. Smith & Wesson in the early 1900s made a bunch of different models, and in 3220 it could be an Army special.
That's that period of time between black powder and modern smokeless
and
powders.
good smokeless, yeah.
So they were still chambering firearms for that.
Yeah, for older ammunition. So
That is he wanted to know about the caliber. 3220 is a varmint caliber.
Yeah, if you got rabbits that you're going after, go nuts. I mean, it will stop people. It's
85 grain bullet, but it's going about 1,000 feet per second, if I recall.
Yeah, and you can find 3220 with hollow tip type ammunition. So it's not a bad rifle.
Pistol
handgun.
carry.
Yeah, I would not want to be shot with it.
No.
But I would rather be shot with it than something like a 45.
Than some other stuff, yeah.
Yeah, so
That's the gun that in Cormac McCarthy's All the Pretty Horses, that's the gun that the boys take down to Mexico, and it gets them into a lot of trouble.
well, there you go. So yeah, it's a good count, but
It's a cowboy caliber.
yeah, I'd rather have a 3840 or a 4440. So okay, and
Hope that helps, Mark.
Yeah, and most other people would too, because when you get single action armies in 3220, they don't bring the money that a 44 or a 3840 or a 45 Colt bring. Same with the Winchester 73s.
Yeah.
They just don't get the money unless they bring them to Gunslinger auctions. We actually had a 3220 73 that sold for $3,500.
Wow.
It was.
That was in nice condition, or
It was in excellent condition. Not only that, but I tell you, the seller was quite pleased.
I'll bet.
Because he brought us in 5 or 6. We had a 76, and they had all been reconditioned. He brought us in, I think, 4 73s and 1 76, and they all got outstanding money. He came in yesterday to get paid, and he was very happy.
Very happy guy.
Yeah, very
Should have
happy
been
guy.
a pretty good sized check.
It was, yeah. It wasn't 6 figures, but it was a good solid 5. So okay. Well, we do. Let's see. We got Joe in California and Carrie in Huntington Beach. We will get to you when we get back after the break, but we're coming up on a break, so I don't want to break away and then cut you guys short.
Just to drop this in while we have a moment, I think Mr. Enigma over on Rumble brought up that Franklin Armory had to do a recall on the Antithesis. It was a 5.56 caliber short rifle.
Short rifle or one of those handguns?
One of those AR platform handguns.
Yeah, so just saying that, I guess they asked for all customers who did purchase one to
turn them in,
and all that. And it's just I'm trying to go through what the ATF, the US, the DOJ was why the reason for it. The rifle, I guess.
Is it mechanical or legal?
It looks like it's semantics in the because they have stuff in the term rifle means. So it looks like it's semantic in the way that they propose it. What it is a rifle, but it is short and it probably
registered as other or something.
I guess it was.
If you own one of those things, do your homework.
Yeah.
Don't get in trouble with the law. You have too much to
No.
live for.
No, I don't know that we. Well, of course, we don't get those in auction stuff, but at the retail store, we don't really do a lot of AR pistol stuff because they're slow movers for us.
Well, they're not a very graceful or elegant device. It's just more I want to have.
Yeah, they're one of those. It's like the shotgun with the pistol grip. Looks really good in the movies.
Great analogy.
Yeah.
Until you use one.
Yeah, and then you go, yeah, I think I'll be trading this back. All right, guys, you're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
All right, and let's spy right out of here.
Let me blow this up real fast. Okay, so the ATF classification that the antithesis was a short barrel rifle. The court held the antithesis not legally constitute
There you
a
go.
rifle because it was designed and intended to fire both single projectile 45 long Colt and 410.
Oh.
I've not heard of that firearm, so
I'm going to go look it up now. And Eric says police positive in 3220. That'd be a Colt.
yeah, it could be a police positive. It could be an Army special.
This guy says it's a Smith & Wesson, so it'll be the Army model, I think.
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking Colt. Yeah, police positive and Army special are both Colts.
Yeah.
So it's probably the early hand ejector.
I think hand ejector is the right.
Yeah. .com.
Oops, last night.
Nice little bass line right there.
Mm-hmm.
Freedom without. Cool little tune.
Good tune.
Of course, so you guys on the internet are going, what tune?
What tune? What tune?
I think that's Crowded House. I can't think of the.
Yes.
Don't Dream It's Over. Yeah.
Good song.
Oh, great tune. All right, welcome back to Gunslingers, everybody. I did that incorrect. Welcome back to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
I've only been doing this 6 years. Don't expect me to do it right.
Every day's a new day.
Every segment's a new segment. All right, let's get to Joe. It just says in California. Joe, what can we do for you, sir?
Evening, Joe.
Yeah, about 6 months, I was looking at a 7mm Rem Mag, a Remington Cedeno, and I can't find any online now. They're all out of stock.
Is that a Sendero?
Yes, yeah, the Sendero. I don't believe Remington's making it anymore, so your best bet is going to be like gunbroker.com or
if it must be a Remington.
Yeah, well, for a Sendero,
I mean, yeah, if it has to be a Sendero.
Yeah,
there's other guns in that caliber.
Yeah, lots of them. Yeah, Winchester made the Model 70, of course, in that caliber. Weatherby made the Vanguard and the Mark V, and so on and so forth. But if you want the Sendero it's a Remington 700, but it's kind of like their ultimate bitchin' one.
They're like their African safari
kind of, sort of,
pitched rifle. Yeah,
I think I actually have one in 300 Win Mag. Very nice gun, but a little expensive.
Yeah, that's a little for me. I think the 7mm is what I wanted, and it's a stainless barrel.
Yeah, real cool gun. Like I said, I think I know I did have one in 300 Win Mag. I don't know if I got rid of it or not because 300 Win Mag's got a bit of a recoil,
a bit barky,
a little bit. So I don't know that I kept that gun, but. Your best bet is going to be probably like gunbroker.com.
Yeah, I'm going through Gunbroker right now. I'm trying to see if they have anything in ammo-wise and all. They're showing that fire a bunch of rifles with it. But, you may want to jump on there. I don't see anywhere else right now that's popping up with the caliber. I think Facebook Marketplace maybe, but I don't think you can sell.
No, you can't do firearms on Facebook. Well, I'm sorry.
I looked there 2 days ago and one.
Nothing.
Well, what I'd recommend is just keep hunting around. There's Guns International. There's several different internet and websites that you can purchase through, and it is a California gun, so you're not going to have any problems having it sent into an FFL. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then, you never know. One may pop up tomorrow at my auction.
Yeah.
Feel free to give us a call and just say,
checking.
hey, I'm looking for this, and we'll put you on a list.
The wish list.
Yeah, and we'll call you when we get one. All righty?
You can put me on the list now.
I can't because
on the list now.
Call me on
store.
Tuesday. Yeah, at the store. I don't have the stuff to do it here. So
We're sitting in a radio station right now.
Okay.
okie doke. Thanks, Joe. We'll talk to you later.
Nothing wrong with the
God
taste of
bless you.
firearms. man.
Absolutely.
No, the Sendero is really a
Nice
nice
rifle.
nice gun. But like I said, the one that I had was in 300 Win Mag, and they're not real forgiving. Yeah. So now Savage makes one with a huge, I can't remember what the model is, but it's got a huge knurled end, and that is a shooter. And I have that in 300 Win Mag also, and it shoots like a 308.
And it's got the
Big gnarled
muzzle brake.
Yeah, and that one's a kick to shoot, and 300 Win Mag goes out a ways.
Remember Todd Hodden? We had him on the show, and he's the one who said, "Oh, you guys talk about your long range past 100 yards. Where I live, we start at 1,000."
Yeah. And 300 Win Mag.
And 300 Win Mag will do it.
Yeah, without an issue.
When you lose the target, that's when we start.
Let's get to Kerry in Huntington Beach. Kerry, what can we do for you, sir?
Good evening, Kerry.
Hey, fellas, how you guys doing?
Good.
Fantastic.
Good. I have a question. I'm a CCW holder, and what is the issue with getting into state or federal parks? Can I carry in those designated areas, or is that a no-no?
Jimmy, can you?
I'm pulling it up.
Yeah,
right
Jimmy's
now.
pulling it up. Anything government, it's usually is going to be an issue because the government don't want anybody armed but themselves.
And the bears.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well,
Which matter.
Yeah, they're not just armed; they're clawed.
Well, from what I'm seeing on here is this: yes, you may carry a concealed in a federal park, but only if permitted by state law. So it's going to be by the state if they do allow it or not. So
that will vary state to state.
Yeah, that will vary state to state, and there. But federal law says that possession. Yeah, as long as you comply and you do have your license to carry, it is legal. But discharging your firearm within parks is illegal. So I wonder how that's going to work out.
Yeah,
do what you will with that. Scare that bear.
It's gonna go.
I guess you could throw it.
Tie a string and whip it around your head.
Bayonet.
Yeah.
I'll use my bayonet.
There you go.
Yeah, they're saying that you check with your specific park's website and they'll let you know if they do abide.
If you're being attacked by a pack of wolves or clawed by a bear, I'm going to guess you would have a reasonably good excuse.
I just had it with me for no apparent reason.
And we'll worry about the legal niceties tomorrow.
All right.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you very much.
You bet. Thanks for the call.
Absolutely. God bless you.
Okay, and that opens up a line at.
You guys want to start calling in 866-870-5752.
And one more time from the master.
That number is 866-870-5752.
All right.
Again, 866-870-5752.
Thank you, Leon.
Nobody does it better.
A last kiss on the cheek. Our contact out in Ohio says, "Don't carry into the ranger station."
Hey.
Good point there.
Note taken.
I went out today to the oldest cowboy action facility there is, which is once upon a time was the Kodo Cowboys. Now it's the Cowboys of Norco, I believe, at the Rahagi Shooting Ranch out in Norco/East Vale. I don't know. I think they're going by East Vale now.
Are they really?
I think so.
You'll find Norco on a map faster, but go on.
Yeah. And I went out and had some fun. I shot with a bunch of good guys. Of course, Johnny Ringo and I, and Chickamauga Charlie was there.
Fine crew.
And Two Gun Sam, who I haven't seen for a while.
Good to see him.
Yeah, and Two Gun Sam has been a gunfighter forever, and he's having trouble with his thumb, so he's gone back to two-handed shooting, so shooting one gun at a time. So that was fun to see, and I did real well.
Weather should have been perfect.
Perfectly muggy.
I can get like that. How'd you do?
Well, I did well. I had no misses. I had 5 pretty good stages, and one stage where I kicked out a rifle, so I had to reload a rifle on the clock, and I missed a shotgun, so I had to reload a shotgun on the clock. But I had 4 stages in 18 seconds, 1 stage in 19 seconds, and the one I just mentioned was 23 seconds. So
shooting one-handed and cocking the hammers on your shotgun every single time.
And I ended up second overall. So
look at that, folks. Overall, that means throughout all the categories, you were number 2.
So I want to thank the Kodo Cowboys, well, whatever they are, the Cowboys, for having me. And it was a lot of fun. It was good stages. They were fairly set up easily to shoot. There were only one stage. The very last one we shot was a strange
sequence.
Yeah, it was 4 targets, and it was shooting from left to right. It was 1, 3, 2, 4. So 1 on the first one, 3 on the second one, 2 on the third one, and 4 on the fourth one. Which,
I cannot math that.
Yeah, it was an odd duck.
Right.
And then, with the pistols was the same, so you had to split that. So it was 1-3-1 with your first pistol, and then
picking up on the number, the last target you shot.
Yeah, and then the second pistol was 1-4. So
yeah.
And so I got that. I got through that one, and then I got to the rifle. And went, wait a minute.
Wait a second.
Okay, 1, 3, 2, 4. Okay, I think I did it. And I just went on.
Got to make a song out of that.
Yeah.
We've talked about it before. Usually, it's easier to shoot. You shoot the same sequence generally with the pistol as you do with the rifle, and it's usually easier to shoot the rifle on those stages because it's just a continuous sweep, and if you got it locked in your head, you're fine. Whereas with the firearms, you have to split and then remember where you were.
Yeah.
But once in a while,
this one was actually easier to remember the pistol because 1-3-1
is easy,
and then 1-4. Yeah, it went through pretty quick. But then I got to the rifle and went, so wait a minute.
help here. I
got a kind of a question or comment from Big Jake over there on Facebook. Hey Jeff, I sent 12 Colts to Colt Archives for letters. 10 of them lettered, and 2 came back no info. Do the Colts sell with letters get more than non-lettered Colts?
They usually do. Yeah, when you have a letter, especially if it letters to somewhere really cool, that if it
Lawrence, Kansas, or
or the Ranger Station in
Providence is always good.
Yeah, so they will sell better with a letter. Plus, a letter is going to cost a couple $100. It used to be $100 in 100 days. I don't know what it costs now. It's a couple $100, I think. Wow. And you can get
expensive stationery.
And for $50 extra, they'll expedite it. And so we get them now and again, but they're kind of a pain in the butt to get.
It'll sell better with the letter. There you go.
There you go.
Put it on a shirt.
Yeah. Hey, the question was asked: did the Chiappa Rhino sell?
It did for like $1,200.
Yeah, I remember when that popped up and it made me think about everyone that's been asking online.
It sold very well. I was going back through some of the prices, and man, we got. I think that Chiappa new sells for like $1,000.
Yeah.
And we got $1,200 for it.
They're not very common.
No,
they're not very common. Scarcity tends to drive value. It's definitely an odd duck. It's definitely right out of Blade Runner in terms of its looks. But worse, the darn thing does work.
Yeah, and they're supposed to shoot really well.
They do.
That design, it kind of scares some people off, but once you shoot it, you understand it. So.
Yeah, and to show you, I can tell you that so far, everybody that's come in to get paid has been very happy.
I can imagine so.
Good auction.
Really good auction.
It was a real good auction.
People got what they wanted, and then the people that sold them
got what they wanted.
Yeah, everyone comes out happy at these auctions.
And me,
folks.
I just stand there. I'm just the gun recycler.
Oh yeah.
I take them from A and give them to B. That's my job.
Back and forth.
All right. Okay. You know what? We got time before we get to our second packed hour where we're nothing but phone calls. What's the number, Jim?
You guys are going to want to call in for this second. Now we're at 866-870-5752. Again, that's 870-5752.
All right, and our friend Tom in Temecula will get to you as soon as we get back. You're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslingers Syndicated Radio Network.
And we'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
Fairy, cost the mercy. Jerry and the Pacemakers. Yep. Who knew that by this time in his life he probably needs a pacemaker?
Oh, I don't think
he's still around.
Yeah. Jerry played a Rickenbacker bow tie.
Really?
Well, There's no such model as a bow tie, but he played his Rickenbacker.
Yeah,
song.
but those guys.
Yeah, he was one of those.
Are you on water? And you soda?
I'm holding up good here. Thanks, bud.
Right, I'll be right there.
Yeah, he had that thing up so tight it was just about a tie.
Muzzle brake goes a long way.
What does?
A good muzzle brake. This is Mr. E. Long way with the 300 Win Mag 38 left, 358.
Yeah, the Savage came with it stock, and I'm telling you,
at 416. Yes, 416.
Oh yeah, I've got one of those too.
What's the 1895 Winchester 405?
405, yeah, the Teddy Roosevelt gun. Oh yeah, kaboom!
And that gun is so, again, poorly designed to diminish recoil, and then they've got that. It looks so good.
Yeah,
it looks so good.
Yeah, looks good.
Till you fire it, and your right shoulder is now, or in your case, your left shoulder is now the other room.
Or your detached retina, or all the fun things that happen.
Sold.
Give me two.
If you get a Rhino or similar, you may sure you go to Alpine Loop over Silverton, Colorado to Telluride. Off the hook, awesome. Love that country and altitude.
Oh, that's some pure, clear air. And how much snow has already fallen here in the last week of September?
Noted, Kirk, noted. Steamboat Springs is a great spot. That's Mark N. Base over there replying to Kirk.
Silverton.
Check on so many letters.
I used to have a sister who lived in Crested Butte, Colorado, a little tiny ski town that's off the beaten path, unless you live there. It's up from Gunnison, which is itself a little tiny town, that's off the beaten path. God, that city was founded by Eastman Kodak, I swear. It is every picture-perfect postcard you ever saw comes out of that little town. I loved going up there.
My sister is out in Montana. She got married the other year, and her husband lives out there.
Where?
I'm trying to remember.
Because it makes a difference. There's a thing called the banana belt up there, where the weather's not too bad, because you get outside of that and you're wearing long underwear in the shower.
I think she's southeastern.
Butte or?
Somewhere around Butte. I feel like she's stone's throw away from some of the metro places.
Livingston.
You know what? When I talk to her, we go off on so many different directions. It just escapes me. But she's enjoying it.
Good. That's a beautiful country up there, but you better be ready for the cold. Because we native Southern Californians, you do not own anything that is up to a winter in that state.
It was just because I know how cold. The one day and another day where I bring a sweater and it doesn't feel as.
Wait, they don't have the air on in here tonight. Yeah.
An ice box in here.
Yeah.
I zipped the liner into my jacket before I went for the ride tonight. It's already upon us, man.
Yeah.
I was on the road last week in summer. Yeah. It was so nice. I got a whole week of beautiful summer-like weather. Got home, put my feet up, and bang, autumn landed. It was okay.
I think I'm taking the pull down this week. Jet's still been wanting to get in, and it's been cooler and cooler, and the sun's not hitting as hard. So we're jumping in. I'm like, this is not comfortable. He was in for like a half an hour. And he was like, all right, Dad, you ready to get those towels? I was like, yeah, let's go.
The minute you take it down, you know you're going to get a hot streak. Right?
Oh, I know. That's why I've been waiting.
There's rules.
It's supposed to be mid-80s all week next week.
Everybody's going to want to move here.
Shh.
No, they aren't.
No, not where we're at right now.
All they got to do is look at Excremento and they beeline as far away as they can.
Just approved, what was it, $20 billion more? The state just approved $20 billion more for the railroad, for the train to nowhere. The train from, where everybody goes, Bakersfield to Fresno.
Oh yeah, my favorite areas.
Got to keep those pockets lined. Got to keep those palms greased.
Mm-hmm.
If you take it down, she says you can always bring the boys over to our house.
Oh, you guys are heated. Thanks, Mom.
Did you get your grotto grouted?
Tomorrow is supposed to be the last day, so hopefully they live up to that, because they told me Saturday originally. So it's all done finally correctly. Yay. We no longer have a pool closet.
That's all you need is more storage. You got huge garage already, stables. Might as well just have another storage unit.
Well, Kirk is giving us a nice tour of a nice working tour of Montana. I got to do. I'm hoping to do the the Bear Creek Highway next year. Get up there on that. That's supposed to be one of the best rides in America.
Cool. Good bullets.
Yep.
Dum 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 dooby dum 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 be dooby dum 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 be dooby dum wah 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 dum 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 be dooby dum 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 be dooby dum 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 be dooby dum wah 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 wah. There's nothing better than good doo wop.
Doo wop, doo wop, doo
right?
wop.
The Dell Vikings. What a band. Welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers. This is now our second packed hour. That means it's phone calls time. What's the number, Jim?
You guys are going to want to call in at 866-870-5752. Once again, that's 866-870-5752.
Let's get to Tom in Temecula. What's going on, Tom?
Evening, Tom.
Hi, guys. Just wanted to check in with you. Three things. When Rick was on, you were touting his show. I think you missed a bet by not mentioning that it is available as a podcast.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I didn't know. So
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know either. I looked it up, and there it is, Apple Podcasts.
Oh, very
They've
cool.
got it.
CRPA's YouTube channel, I believe.
Okay.
That I don't know. I just know that I found it on Apple Podcasts.
Okay. Cool. All right, that's one. Yeah. What's two?
Hey.
Remington Senderos. I don't own one, but a friend of mine has one in 300 Win Mag, fluted barrel, composite stock, expensive scope. He's also got a 25-06 in the same configuration. I have shot the 300 Win Mag on a pig hunt, and I did not find the recoil to be objectionable. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. I'm used to shooting. I'm a bird hunter. I'm a shotgun guy. So my reference is like 3-inch 12-gauge duck loads, and this was no worse than one of those.
Oh, there you go.
And it put the shot exactly where I wanted it. I was amazed. My normal rifle is a custom FN 270, and I would much rather have the Sendero and 300 Win Mag. If you put both of them in front of me for free, I'd take the Sendero.
Yeah, especially shooting boar.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the 270 will work, but the 300 works mo better.
Mo better is good. Those guys are nasty.
Okay, and what's number three?
Third thing, I've been looking around on the internet for the status on the Rhodey case regarding shipping ammo, and I'm finding all kinds of BS. What's the actual current scoop on that?
It's back into the courts, and it's back to the way it was. Nothing has changed from before when the Ninth Circus made their.
So, are we still waiting for an en banc review on that one?
I don't know if it's en banc or if it's the 9-judge panel or whatever.
That's the en banc.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought the en banc was 3 guys. No.
It's the whole.
No, that was the first opinion.
Well, okay. Apparently, it went to that. They excoriated California, and now it's gone to the next step. And of course, we'll have to fight that because they'll pack it with leftist judges, and that won't get through, and then it'll end up going to the Supremes.
Yeah.
And it'll be years again before we get an answer on that.
Likely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's always Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Not that I would ever do that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. But,
True. Okay. Oh, and by the way, the only thing better than doo-wop would be doo-wop with an accordion.
I beg to differ.
You are so my man, Tom.
That pause.
Absolutely.
That silence spoke volumes.
That's because I was inhaling to prepare to shout in favor.
Hey. All right, Tom. On that note, we're leaving. See ya.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks,
God
guys.
bless you.
Bye.
That points out one of the weaknesses on this show. We don't bring up accordion quite nearly often.
I think it happens far too often.
I was just going to say, no, I have to disagree with that. I don't think that's the case.
People ask me why I never play accordion when I play for cowboy matches, and I explain that there's a lot of guns there, and an accordion is quite targety.
I have a petite sister, and her first instrument that she picked up, someone door-to-door salesman
got her with the accordion.
Got her to choose the accordion over anything else, and now she's a model and does music videos and TV
with her
shows.
accordion.
With her accordion in the dumpster. But it can start off a lot of great things. Let's say.
All right, and you know what, guys? We have a line open. What's that number, Jim?
All right, let's come on. 866-870-5752. Once again, 866-870-5752.
Give us a call. You want to talk about, we're after September now, so should you be wearing white in a gun shop?
Ooh, is it a faux pas?
Well, no, the biggest faux pas always wearing into a gun shop is camo.
We can see you, I promise.
Yes, you are not invisible, no matter what you think.
Especially those guys that come in like the blue and black, and I was like, is that even
black camo? Yeah, that's a good look.
I'm hiding in the sky.
In your mind.
Let's get to Sean over in Covina. What's going on, Sean?
Greetings to the three amigos of the 2A.
Thank you,
sir. Thank you. Since it's your, I've been remiss not to ask you about since it's your 6-gun anniversary year, I should ask you a question about your 6 guns.
Ooh, okay.
Before I do that, you were talking about finishes on guns, and you may decry me as a cretin, but one of the things I saw maybe in '98 was a Vaquero stainless steel walnut grips. I thought, oh, that is so beautiful. I know you probably are thinking blasphemy, but I love that look of the stainless steel Vaquero and walnut grips.
So do I.
Yeah, coincidentally, that's what I use.
And so do I.
That's a beautiful choice.
Yeah, there's nothing.
And we have never decried you as a cretin.
Never.
Well, no.
Okay, well, thank you.
No, I don't know. There's very few people that don't use the stainless Vaquero in cowboy anymore, because the gun, it's they took Colt and they just reconfigured the whole thing, and they went with coil springs as opposed to leaf springs. So the gun's just about
pretty much fixed the few shortcomings.
Yeah, they just go forever.
Yeah.
I had a pair that I used for at least 10 years. I had to have well over 100,000 rounds apiece through them, and then I sold
probably
them.
$1 million hammer drops.
Oh yeah, and I sold them to a friend of mine. He used them for a couple of years, and then he sold them to another friend of both of ours, and now he's using them.
That's the way they go. So that is a great gun.
Durable, reliable,
and the stainless 9-to-1.
Yeah, at least, because the blue wears off. Stainless just don't.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not real big about the warning sign on the barrel. But
well, you get a good gunsmith. They literally turn the barrel.
Yeah, and Ruger's now actually putting the warning sign underneath it, so you don't have to have that done anymore.
Not such an eyesore.
Yeah, but I love it, and I did change my grips. Eagle Grips makes one. It's a faux ivory. Checkered gunfighter grip, and man, I just absolutely love the look of that grip. It looks like real ivory, but it's checkered and fairly thin for
that's their deal. They make thin grips so you can get a hand around it for the kind of shooting we do.
Yeah.
They're pricey, but man, they're good.
Yeah, so that would be mine. I do like the walnut, and I did have on mine. I had special checkered by JJ and Candy for I used those for years. They were
Laser engraved?
Yeah, laser engraved, and they had a bunch of 4-leaf clovers and then my name in the center.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was a really good grip, but I can't find anybody because, Candy's gone, and so JJ doesn't do the engraving stuff. So I can't find anybody to
match them up.
Match them up, yeah. So anyway, hope that answered some of your questions, Sean.
Yeah, sure.
Oh yes, it does. And I guess Mark, you didn't go. I guess you're going to go for the pearl handle because you like to pimp out your guns, correct?
Hey.
Not pearl. I said ivory. Well, fake ivory.
No, I said for Mark. Not you.
Actually, I use. I'm operating in a different area code financially, so I'm actually using the stock hard rubber grips.
There you go. Yeah, because Ruger, they're coming two ways, I think, right?
Yes.
With either the walnut grip or the hard rubber gutta percha, whatever you want to call the black
in
plastic.
Ruger's case,
type.
the plastic.
Yeah, yeah.
But that does offer a good grip, and mine are getting worn smooth. It's about time to replace them. Honest to God, talking about 1 million hammer drops.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, Sean, thanks for the call. We'll talk to you again.
Oh, do I have time to mention someone who paid you a compliment?
Sure, really quick.
Real quick. I was watching a YouTuber who bought on your auction I think a FAMAS, a MOS 49 self-loader and a MOS 36 bolt action. He liked the quality. He liked everything, and he was impressed that you shipped it in a hard box. He was very impressed with that. Of course, he didn't like the shipping fees they didn't like shipping fees, but he understood that's not you.
That's what they charge us.
And like the other fees, but he said he liked everything you did. He didn't like the auction house fees, but they weren't yours. And what would impress me pretty much, you answered him back with all you have to do. So there's someone who paid you a compliment. And this was probably over a year ago. You've forgotten, but he paid you a compliment, and you took time out and you answered him back. Oh. That's good on you. Jeff. Good on you.
Thank you, sir. All right, Sean, thanks for the call. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks, Sean.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
God bless you.
All right, that opens up a line.
866-870-5752.
And we'll be back right after this.
Come on.
Jesse Colin Young, recently deceased.
Huh?
Jesse Colin Young, recently deceased.
Oh, yeah.
I had his 12-string that I got from him when I was up with the rock and roll band up in Northern California in my very wild and misspent youth. Side note, you got to love social media. The lead singer to that band, I just connected with him on social media. He's still around, still playing.
Hey, thank you guys, everyone on right now that's keeping up with the comments, everyone enjoying and loving the show. Hope you guys having fun already. We're coming up these are going to be the last few segments, so make sure you get all your questions in right now. Call if you want. Oh, shit.
Short break.
Auctions.com. Blue curtains of gold again. When my day goes down the highway, well, my blue moon turns to gold again. You'll be back within my arms to stay. Thank you very much, everybody. I just want to say, welcome back, everybody, to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
That's us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so let me see. We covered February auction stuff. We covered going to the shooting match. Oh, okay. So everybody knows I'm kind of an American graffiti geek, right? Mm-hmm. So I've got the 32 Ford, the 55 Chevy, the 51 Merc, and the 58 Impala. So this week, somebody popped up on Facebook Marketplace, I think. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, there's a picture. Thank you, Kevin. Okay. In the movie, there's a quick scene that was lifted from a episode of Leave It to Beaver. And in the episode, Lumpy plays a trick on Wally and Eddie where he puts firecrackers into their ignition somehow. Of course, it's TV, so it's bogus. But they try and start the car, and fireworks go off. Yeah. So what they do is they get a chain, and they decide to go pay Lumpy a visit in his beautiful 1940 Ford convertible, and they wrap the chain around the back axle, and then they pretend to be a girl calling Lumpy, and Lumpy comes tearing. He's got a date. What? He goes tearing out of his driveway, and of course the axle rips out because of this chain. So George Lucas lifted this idea and kind of went the other way with it.
That's where it came from.
Yeah, and so Officer Holstein is sitting at Jerry's Cherries, and he's waiting, and here goes the Pharaohs with Kurt leaning out the window, yelling, "Stand by for justice," as they go by, and then Holstein wakes up his partner, and they take off, and of course they get the whole rear end ripped out of the
whole rear end.
Well, that car is a 1961 Ford Galaxy, 4-door. And it's also not the same car, but the same model that they used in the Andy Griffith Show.
Hey.
So a guy in West Virginia happened to have a 61 Ford, and it's already painted black and white.
Ooh.
And damn it all, if it's not on the way to it was really inexpensive. That's the only reason I did it, because I need another car like I need 2 holes in my head. So you guys let me back up 2 more holes in my head.
You know how to bait Jeff if you guys want. So just start just fishing. If you guys are looking to go fishing, you guys know what he likes.
So here's the question to all you guys out there listening: do I make it an American Graffiti car, or do I make it an Andy and Barney car? Ooh. Because, that's one of my favorite TV shows.
That's what
the
I'm
Andy
thinking.
Griffith Show. Yeah, exactly. So, I'm really torn. Right now, he's got it set up as Andy and Barney because it's got just the one bubble on top. And, of course, the graffiti had the 2 horns on each side of the bubble. So, I don't know. I haven't decided which way I want to go with this yet.
Okay, rare earth magnet horns. So you can go either way. Just pop those suckers off.
Yeah, that's an idea.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, but see, you got to have the thing on it, and if it says,
Mayberry RFD.
Yeah, or somewhere else. So I don't know. We'll have to figure that. We'll have to think on that a little bit. But what do you guys think? Give us a call, Jimmy. What's that number?
866-870-5752. Once again, 870-5752.
And for those of you wondering, it's got a 352 Ford motor in it. So it has been already kind of boogered.
Breathed on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So anyhow, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, I can't. I can't tell what you're doing, Kevin.
Take a picture of it next time so we can get it up.
You know what? I'll see if I at the break. I'll see if I have one on the phone so you can put it up. Okay.
Man, where are you going to put her?
I have no idea.
Hey, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, everything's on the lifts. Everything's on the.
I literally have nowhere to put it, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'll break down and finally start selling some. That'll be the day.
Yeah, right. Everyone, roll your eyes to the back of your head right now.
And Kirk points out that if you go with the Mayberry one, you have to have one bullet in your left.
And a Smith & Wesson Model 10. There you go. Let's get to Mitchell in Long Beach. Mitchell, what can we do for you, sir?
Hey, how you guys doing? I'm a big Henry guy, and I got a couple of Henry rifles. I got a 410 brass, and I got a 45 long Colt brass. I fell in love with the looks of it. I guess too many times watching Lonesome Dove over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I'm out there trying to get one more gun for my collection. I got them on the wall, and they're really nice. And I thought I was just ready to purchase the. I decided it was a hard choice between the 357 and the 44, but I think I'm going to go with the 357 only because I think it shoots 38 cal as well to save a little bit of money on that route. And I was just ready to order it, and I thought, wait a minute, I want this gun to be special. So just for all you listeners out there, we got something called the 250th anniversary of our nation coming up here next year. And I was wondering, do you guys do engraving at any of your shows?
No,
we don't.
Okay.
But I tell you,
Okay,
I tell you, I'd be really surprised if Henry doesn't come out with something
honestly
already engraved, because they're really good
That's
at that.
in their wheelhouse.
Yeah, I've checked them out, and I think they may have something coming out to celebrate that. Wouldn't that be special?
Oh,
Something to hand down to
absolutely.
my family, because I was thinking about that, and I said I'm going to hold off and wait to see if Henry, as soon as we get a little closer to the 250th anniversary, I wouldn't be surprised, like you guys said, if Henry doesn't come out with something like that.
Yeah, the Henry Company, Henry Repeating Arms, based out of Jersey, I believe, New Jersey, and they make police editions, they make Boy Scout editions, Eagle Scout editions, firemen, all kinds
They
of.
commemorate so much.
Yeah, they've got lots of them, and I'd be really surprised if they don't come out with a 250th anniversary.
Yeah, they really do have a lot of stuff, and I really love the beauty of it and the Old West. It just ties it all together. So I thought, hey, I'm going to wait and add that to my collection, but just wanted to encourage everyone to maybe, if they wanted to do that, it'd be something really special to hand down to their family.
There you go. All right, very good. Well,
thanks so much, guys.
Yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Let us know if you get one.
Thank you.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
You know what? That's kind of a thing. So if there are any professional engravers out there or anything and want to like a bit of a joint venture or just want to know, because we have so many people that buy in-state with our auction and all that. And I know a lot of them are looking to maybe have something done, get some engraving done. Reach out and let's see if we can partner up and make sure that we keep everyone pretty much finishing and commemorating whatever they feel is, or maybe just personalizing something very beautiful on your firearm.
Well,
that'd be something worth commemorating.
I used to have Dan the engraver way back. He was in the original Walker 47 when it was in Hobby City, and Dan would kind of do some work for me. I used to, when I first opened up in '98, Glendora PD used to give away Gun of the Year or Officer of the Year, and what they gave away was his choice of firearm, and it would be engraved on the barrel, Officer of the Year with his badge number, and I would always get that done for him through Dan. But I don't know whatever happened to Dan. Of course, Walker 47's gone, and so is now the owner Andy is no longer with us. But
well, we know some people. We know Annie, and we know Jim Downing, and so if you wanted to get it done, we could hook you up. It's a bit dear, but my God, there's some beautiful work out there.
Yeah, and go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to say one more thing. New Jersey, as those of us listening to the show probably know, is not the most firearm-friendly state.
No.
And as a consequence of that, Henry pulled up stakes, left after decades and decades.
Wow.
They left New Jersey, and they've moved to Rice Lake, Wisconsin, so
No
they can be part of America.
Well, good on them.
Yep.
Good
Absolutely.
on them. Yeah, because so many people are doing that. I'm just too damn stubborn.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm going
But you're
down.
seeing the wins, though, and you're helping make the wins.
Yeah, I'm going down kicking and screaming, guys. So.
Hey, we're not giving up without a fight, and if it's tooth and nail to the last beat, we're doing it, folks.
That's
we don't
it.
want to take. We're
That's
not
it.
taking off.
All right. Well, let's get to Edward in Riverside. How are you, Ed?
I'm doing pretty well, thank you. How about you all?
Hanging in there.
Ed, always good to hear from you.
Very good, thanks. Last week there was a big memorial in Arizona for Charlie Kirk, and we had one little, pretty much local.
Mm-hmm.
Here it was up in Oak Glen at Riley's farm, and I went. I got to go, and here there were several pastors and giving some sermons and some good hymns, and some people at the end were giving like their 1 minute impression of Charlie Kirk, and it was good to get out in an atmosphere that was just everyone friendly and everyone appreciating Charlie Kirk, not only for what he did as a patriot, but for his Christian beliefs, and it was a good thing to go to.
Sure.
And we had all those clouds. It was a beautiful sunset, just glorious.
Yeah. Well,
and I guess if people are in the mood for praying, I went up through Potato Canyon Road they got some flood. The Thursday before that, last Sunday,
Oh, yeah.
it was boulders and mud, and Potato Canyon Road was one lane, and the whole Ukaipa side of the mountain evidently got hit very hard.
Yeah, Big Bear same. The 138 heading up the back way off of University, same thing. A huge mudslide, and so there's still it's still closed down. So yeah. And Norco had a little thing where people went by on horseback for Charlie last weekend too. So it's good. You know, we can't let this life go away in vain. We definitely need to keep this going.
Well said.
Yeah.
If it matters, you know that Erica Kirk has taken over the show.
Yep.
And with Megan Kelly, their first episode drew 1 billion viewers.
Wow, that's a few more than Jimmy Kimmel got, isn't it?
Yeah, just a handful.
Yeah, and he's already dropped 70% since his first show back.
Don't want him back for a reason.
Yeah. All right, hey Ed, we're
I
coming.
was hearing that stuff up there, the 1 billion viewers, and how Eric was going to take over the show, and she's a hardy woman. She's gone through a lot, and she's going to step right up and
good on her. Okay.
Lead out. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I agree. Ed, we got to go. We're coming up on the hard break at the bottom of the hour. Thanks for the call. We'll talk to you again.
All right.
Bye-bye.
God bless you, Ed.
Okay, really quick, what's the number?
866-870-5752.
All right, you're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslinger Syndicated Radio Network.
And we'll be right back.
Come on.
Marion went one further. I was talking about changing the horns. Marion says, hey, have magnetic door signs made.
What's that?
Megan on which feed is this? One of the things, our YouTube feed says, have magnetic door signs made for the police car.
Keeping an eye on Facebook. They're about 50-50 on
On
whether
the,
to do a cop car
which-
or whether to do it.
I think the magnetic is that's brilliant.
Magnetic signs are good.
Why didn't I think of that? Thank you.
Good call, Marion. Thank you.
Yeah, because
Let me see if I can do one on Rumble.
I can get. I know a couple of different places I can get that done.
Sure.
Thank you.
Let me see if I can do one over here because I know you gave me permission to do stuff over on.
I'll send you a picture reel.
Okay.
On the Westman.
And then if you're going to start thinking of selling cars, give me a number on that Camaro. I love my Camaros, man.
It's a '69 Camaro 5-speed with a 502.
I'm okay with it.
Comes with red lights in the rearview mirror.
Yeah, red and blue. Red. No, you're never going to sell a car, Jeff. Come on.
I know. I don't know what I was when I said that. I don't know what I was
thinking. On
thinking.
that Camaro, I was like, no, it ain't going to happen. All right, I'll get the picture in.
I'm sending it right now.
Yeah, no worries. And then I'll look into doing a poll.
Yeah, because I know we can do one on.
Well, I have the Gunslinger page up here.
I know we can do it on YouTube, but I don't have authority on YouTube.
Oh, well, let's change that.
Let's do. I got one.
Let's see.
A lot of engagement tonight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, I just sent a picture to Kevin, so he's going to post it when he gets it back in there.
Sell us your cars. Sell us your cars. Kirk's going to be flying a 50 by 30 foot flag for the 250th anniversary. We'll need an army to keep it up. If they disrespect it, it will not be favorable. You see what they've done to the flag in England. You're not allowed to fly the flag. Can't fly the St. George's flag. It's divisive and hateful. You can't fly the flag of England in England anymore.
Oy.
Yeah. Yeah. How's that Constitution look now?
Wow. Well, you know why? It's because England's been taken over.
And that's how those laws and decisions get made.
Yep.
Well, that's one of the two possible avenues they could have gone down.
Mm. Oh, here we go. He pulled in just behind a friend. She lays her down. He frowns. Gee, my life's a funny thing. Am I still too young? I'm there. She took his ring, took his babies, took him minutes, took her nowhere. Heaven knows she's a taker and a Vega. Welcome back, everybody, to little David Bowie and Gunslingers.
Yeah,
right here
baby.
on
The Gunslingers Syndicated Radio Network.
That's us.
Welcome back.
Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. So I sent Kevin over a picture, and apparently there's a huge debate, and it's about 50-50 going. Andy and Barney or American Graffiti.
I tried to see if I could put up an actual poll on Facebook. So they're going to decide American Graffiti or Mayberry.
Oh.
They have their choice on there.
Right.
So
there you
hopefully
go.
it can come up on either one.
Well,
so
now,
find
hopefully
out.
Kevin gets a picture up because I want to see it. So.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I'll be seeing it. Okay. He says, keep rolling. We'll get it up.
We'll get it up. We'll get it up eventually.
That's what she said.
Hey, now. Hey, now.
Oh, man.
Sounds
Anyway.
like my weekend.
I'm not touching that one. That's also what she said. Okay.
Oh, what is the show about again?
I don't know.
Sorry, things that shoot. Yeah,
American
okay.
Graffiti.
Hey, that's another thing.
And things that she said or didn't say.
Oh, no.
We're just having fun with guns here.
Yeah. So, okay. The other one, you know what, Kevin? I should have sent you a picture of this. My Helms truck, which you guys saw the post on Facebook,
Oh,
right?
yes.
Yeah, I've got a 1933 Divco Helms truck that's just about ready to finally come home after 5 years.
That's the one that looks like the
Welcome
kitchen
home.
counter with the
Not
vertical
that one.
steering
Nope,
wheel.
not that one.
No, that's the classic Helms truck.
Yeah, the one. I'm trying to find a picture and talk to you guys at the same time. There it is. Okay, let's see. I got to do this. The one thing, like you guys care. I'm getting it there.
When I was in high school, one of my friends had one of those.
Did he?
And we used to have a lot of fun in it.
Ooh.
What was the drive-in that was out near the 605?
That was the Edgewood, I believe.
I want to say that's right.
Yeah, I think so.
We took it out there a couple of times. Had a very, very nice time. It was very comfortable if you brought along friends.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the Divco, that's the one where you
Vertical steering wheel?
you drive kind of standing
Yeah.
up. It basically has kind of a stool for a seat, and the drivetrain is really odd, and the clutch and
It has
everything.
a top speed of about 40. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say 28.
Probably closer.
It's got a flathead 4 in it and 3-speed, and of course, non-synchroed first gear, so you got to be dead stop. Yeah. So it's a lot of fun. And okay, Kevin, did you get that one? Okay, cool. So Kevin's going to put them up for you guys. This one, I don't know what I'm going to do with it because it's coming out so pretty. This car, well, first off, the Helms guys, okay, they were not trucks. They were not Helms trucks. They were coaches.
Coaches.
Yeah, from 1932 to 1969, it was the Helms coach.
Ew.
Yeah, and
So I grew up buying donuts from a Helms coach.
Helms coach.
There's less calories in that, I understand.
Absolutely.
You know what? They were less calories because they were baked anyway.
Oh, they were so good.
A donut as big as a dinner plate.
We freaking smell that truck coming down the street.
Man, and baked, not fried, guys. And they were in
And that whistle.
6-foot drawers. Yeah, and as a 4 and 5 year old, I'd go running out. He had the little whistle. Some of them had the bellows. Some of them just had the same whistle around their neck, and they'd come down your street like the ice cream man, and they would blow that whistle, and you'd go running out like a crazy man.
The bread man's here.
Yeah, and he'd
bread was good.
He'd open those back doors, and he'd pull out,
those giant drawers.
What would you like, son? I want a glaze, mister. And he'd pull out the 6 foot long, and you got to pick. But hand pick. I want that one. No, that one. No, wait.
He'd have to reach over the other one and grab you one.
And he'd have the tong and the wax paper, and he'd pick it up and he'd hand it to you, and you'd give him a nickel, and he had the little change on his belt. Yep, and he put it away. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow.
It all made sense financially somehow.
Yeah, and my grandma would take that, and she'd take it because I was only a little guy, and she'd take it in, and she'd have to cut it into pieces because I couldn't eat the whole thing.
And there was something about having fresh baked goods, period. In Pomona, at the borderline of Chino, and they used to have the Wonder Bread factory right there.
Yeah.
And you'd wake up to this fresh smell of either, on a day that you had to roll the dice, either cow dung or fresh baked bread.
Okay, but I'd like to make a point here that you have sullied the Helms bread by mentioning Wonder Bread. I those do not belong in this day, let alone paragraph, let alone sentence. But the smell's good. Huh?
Remember, Helms was the Olympic bread. Mm-hmm. And also went to the moon.
That's right.
It went to the moon, folks.
It went to the moon. So, oh, man.
I don't even eat bread anymore, so I don't care.
California in the 60s, it was just...
This was a wonderful place to be.
Absolute paradise.
This is a wonderful place to be.
It's such a shame. And now, on my drive home, I get to drive by somewhere between Euclid and Archibald off of the 60. It's a water reclaiming plant. Basically, I call it the poop factory because as you drive by, it burns off.
Yes, you can see the gas burn.
Yeah, and you can smell the lovely aroma of.
That's very different.
Yeah,
Ontario.
I grew up with smelling the Helms truck, and now I'm getting old with the smell of.
Step down. We used to
waste.
We used to do this radio show at another, dare I say, lesser station when we got started, and it was right down the street from Helms headquarters.
We get to drive by it right there on Washington every Sunday morning.
Yep.
It was so cool to see, and now they've opened another bakery there inside because they turned the whole Helms
into
thing
like a mall sort of thing.
Oh, Kevin's. Nope. There's the car. There's the cop car. See, it's got just the one light on the top. That's how Andy and Barney had it. The graffiti.
Couple of Magneto stickers on the door.
I think that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get some Magneto stickers so I can be Andy and Barney, or I can be Holstein. He was not a very friendly guy. And there's my Helms truck.
The Divco.
Yeah, that's a 1933 Divco. It started out in Culver City. It ended up in. Out in the California desert somewhere, and a guy in Texas bought it, and he's got it started and couldn't finish it, and contacted me.
So did they rebuild the stock engine?
Yes.
Which, that's kind of it. You should keep it that way. First of all, it's a hazard at anything more than 28 miles an hour.
Well, yeah, look at it. I don't think that you want to go
handling
more than 30.
is not a word.
No. Yeah, so, I can't wait. We're going to get that trailer back here.
Oh, that is so cool.
Probably before the end of the year. So
You'll be followed by a bunch of guys and gals who are like 58 and above.
Yeah, well, first off, I have a 1960. That was the one that Kevin showed earlier, and I am not, of all the cars, 63 split window Vet, my 55s, my 32, my
really cool rides.
And nothing gets the attention like my 1960 Helms truck. And what I did, I had my good friend Duff do the Helms Bakery. Those were decals, but where do you find these decals? So I got him some pictures, and he hand did it on both sides, and it looks absolutely perfect. And I've got a couple of the original old magnets that said, bread of the Olympics, the bread that went to the moon, and that's on it too. And it's so popular, I literally had him paint on the door. Yes, it's really a Helms truck.
It's really a Helms truck.
And I'm not kidding you. That car gets more
comments
than any other car that I have.
I love that.
Yeah, hands down, far and away. I mean, people honking at me and videotaping and just just people going nuts for that car. So anyway, that's the cars for the night. I'll get back to firearms right after this. How cool was it to get to see Clayton Kershaw's last game?
Oh my gosh! It would have made for a Dodger fan. It should have made you a little emotional.
Oh, very emotional. And I got to tell you, I am so sad about it.
Right.
You know, I mean, what's he all of maybe 38 or 39?
I think he's 37.
Yeah. Okay, so even younger, and it's just I get it. You know,
but you know, a 37-year-old pitcher has a 57-year-old throwing on him.
At least, yeah, and you know, he doesn't have the fastball that he did. But look at what he did today. I mean, look what he's done. He's 11-2.
Yeah,
pick another pitcher on the team that's 11-2.
Right, that's a starter on 27 teams.
Yeah, and so
that's a number one starter.
Really happy for him, but really sad for me because he's kind of just about the last link to Vinny.
End of an era, really.
Yeah, and the old Dodgers.
Yeah.
So,
and kind of a model citizen by everything I've heard.
Yeah,
so good on him for that.
Just a really good
But you know
guy.
what? There's something to be said for going out before it's, dude.
Too late.
Your ERA is 7.80.
But
go sit down.
I'm going to say two words: Greg Maddux. The man never had a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. How many Cy Youngs?
Jamie Moyer.
See,
Bartolo freaking Colon.
Phil Necro. Yeah. The guy pitched, he was like 78.
He's still pitching today.
He's been dead 5 years, and he just made he saw the.
You're in the ninth,
right?
Cy Young. He pitched till he was 50-something.
Yeah,
right?
So Clayton,
if you have a knuckleball though, you can,
I know he's not listening, but boy, if anybody knows him, call him and say we don't want you to go.
Stay around somehow.
But thanks for the time you gave us.
Yeah, absolutely.
As a Dodger complete, from beginning to end, folks.
Yeah, which is really cool. So anyway, it's been quite a week for Southern California all the way around, I guess. The Dodgers clinched it on Friday, I think, and now they just won 3. Well, I think they've won their last 5, and now we got the Reds on Tuesday.
Love this momentum going in.
I'm proud of the Reds for having struggled and fought with I believe, somewhat less talented team than the Dodgers.
Yeah.
I don't think it will be a lengthy series.
Let's hope not.
Unless they find something real special in the locker.
All right. Yeah. Oh, man, I love this song. Little Janice to
Do we have
take
15
us
minutes to go?
Yeah, guys, we're on our last segment. Brent from LA will get to you right after this. You're listening to Gunslingers right here on
the Gunslingers syndicated radio network.
And I'm just learning to talk. Thank you.
Thank you. First time.
I knew you. Bought an Oscar Mayer Wienermobile.
No.
Which would get more attention.
You know what? Helms truck. I really think, the Wienermobile is goofy looking, but people
the Helms truck is so
it's a classy,
evocative.
Yeah.
A better time, and there's something about those smells.
Yeah. Oh, it was, for those of you that didn't get to experience, it was kind of like heaven in a four-wheel truck. Yes, sir.
Mr. Blythe says Mayberry.
Well, there you go.
He just texted me.
I honestly think the lady, the magnet.
No, it's a beautiful idea.
I think I'm going to absolutely get that done. I'll get copies of each.
You can do the doubles.
Yeah, well, Mark said, get the ones that are magnetized.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
We have a couple of the yellow ones that we use for some of our events, so they're pretty easy to get.
There you go.
I real cop ones, man. I think they'll pick what you want to be that day.
Surfing now, everybody's learning how. Come on a safari with me. Come on a safari. Early in the morning, we'll be starting out. Somebody gonna coming along. We're loading up our boards with the boards inside and heading out singing our song. Come on, babe, go surfing with me. Yeah, I'm going to take you surfing with me. What a great little tune.
Super.
Right? Welcome back, everybody. Or actually, that's in American Graffiti, I think. I don't like this surfing stuff. Don't you think the Beach Boys are boss? You would, you grungy little twerp.
Hey, I want to do a correction really, really quickly. One of our listeners just sent me a note saying that apparently they did not get, the Kirk Show did not get 1 billion views. That's apparently been debunked. And I was quickly scanning the article during the break. There were over 330,000 posts about whether or not it got a billion viewers. There were. Okay,
they got plenty.
That's still moving the stick. There you go.
A billion is a great number, but you know what they did was historic.
We just want to be accurate at every turn. If somebody knows better, hook us up.
And let's get to Brent in LA. How are you, Brent?
Shalom, you puny pop gun shooting gunslinger.
Shalom, my friend.
Good evening.
I am so glad I was able to get back in time for your second Power Pack Hour. I just drove from the awesome Power Packed Marine Corps Air Show at Miramar.
Oh, cool.
And it was better than ever. And I bet President Trump and Pete Hegseth may have had a little bit to do with it after the catastrophic Biden air shows during his administration. Yeah. And I went attired in my MAGA orange Make America America Again hat and my President Trump photo shirt of him pumping his fist in the air at Butler, and got a good reception with those.
Oh, I can imagine. That's awesome.
And they had air demos of everything in our arsenal. They had F-22 Raptors, F-35 vertical takeoff planes, the F-18 Hornets and Blue Angels, Ospreys, Cobra and Apache attack helicopters, Sea Stallions, and classic World War II plane demonstrations with a P-51 Mustang, your favorite Corsair, a P-38 Lightning, a Dauntless, and a B-25 Mitchell. And I was able to go inside of the B-29 Super Fortress named Doc, and also a C-5 Super Galaxy and a C-17 for starters. It was just an amazing event.
Loaded. How cool is that?
That sounds like
so
fun.
Much
To be so close to so much greatness. I'm a real Av geek, and that's great to hear.
Yeah, very cool.
I just hope they're going to open up the Edwards Air Force air show hopefully this year, because they've kept that closed for years, and they're always saying, well, it's a financial issue. It's like, no, I think it's just that they hate the military.
Could be. Hey, Brent, are you going to go to the town hall on the 18th?
Yes, I am.
Oh, we're gonna do a live remote from there.
Oh, wonderful!
Yeah, so we're gonna do our show from 7 to 9 right there at the hotel, and hopefully we can get some folks to drop in and say hi. So hopefully you instead of calling in, you just come by and say hey.
You can do your segment live and in person if you'd like. That'd be great.
That'd be great. I can walk in.
There you go.
A walk-in caller, a walker.
Brent, as always, thanks for the call.
Love you, Brent. God bless you.
Thank you.
Take
God
care.
bless.
Bye bye. All right, let's jump over to our friend Jake up in Auburn, Washington. What's up going on, man?
Hey.
Not a whole lot. Hey, I shot the mini 3-gun today, which is pistol caliber carbines and stuff, and 9mm.
Oh, cool.
And Tim's pretty lenient on what he let us bring, so we always bring odd rifles, whatever. And my buddy brought his Tommy gun, which I sold him a few years ago, and I never shot it.
Yeah.
So I got to shoot it today, and it was pretty cool. Kind of glad I got rid of it.
Yeah, the semi-auto versions, they're cool looking, but they're a little clunky.
They're awkward as hell.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then it's got the factory springs in it, so I could barely hold it open, trying to bring the lever back and push the button inside the well, to keep it locked open.
Right.
And I'm a big guy, I'm 6'3", 300 pounds, and I was like, Jesus, are you kidding me?
Yeah, like I said, cool looking. But yeah, I think
cool looking.
I think they got their trucks from 1950 Chevys.
Oh my God! And then you guys were talking about accordions.
Okay.
Well, one of us was.
Well,
because they're so cool.
I've been banned from estate sales, and it's kind of justified.
Oh boy, what'd I do?
Because Jeff started me on this instrument kick when you gave me that baby grand.
Oh, how did that thing make it up there? Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, good.
It's beautiful. Sitting in the living room, it's beautiful.
Very cool. Very cool.
The problem is I don't play a lick, and I started picking up instruments.
Well, you got to have stuff to put around this baby grand.
Yeah, so I'm not allowed to go to estate sales anymore. So I've got the piano. I've got this Enrico's Rosilli accordion.
Yeah,
and it's beautiful, but I don't play it. and then I got a Mitchell guitar. I don't play it.
Do you know what the definition of a gentleman is? A fella who can play the accordion but doesn't.
Oh, very, very noble of you, sir.
Well, and you know what? I gave him one of our, when we had the St. Bernards and we had 12, I think, puppies.
Yeah,
and you had one he lasted a long time.
14 years.
Which is, for a St. Bernard, is absolutely amazing. So
he's a great dog. He's the best dog we've ever had.
Yeah.
And now I've got a sheepadoodle that's tearing the crap out of my foot.
That's what you get when you get a sheepadoodle.
There you go. Yeah, stick to St. Bernards.
Yeah. She's a good dog, though. She's 6 months old, and she's already, like, almost 60 pounds. So.
There you go. All right, Jake, as always, thanks. We'll talk to you later.
Always great hearing from you.
All right.
Okay, man, take care.
God bless you.
Bye. Yeah, I had Dozer, and he was a 150-pound Saint, and then we got Nana. I found a breeder right in Norco, and I just wanted to have a Nana too, and we didn't realize that she was going to go into heat quite so soon.
Mm-hmm.
So we had one litter, and I think it was either 11 or 12 puppies, and let me tell you, you're depressed. Sit in a pack of 11 St. Bernard puppies. Nothing will bring you out of depression. It was so cool because they're just, if you could breed St. Bernards to never get bigger than like the size of a football, you'd be a gazillionaire because everybody in the world would
just want them, right?
Yeah,
instead they're the size of football fields.
Yeah. Like my old boy Tank. Tank was 225 pounds.
That was a lot of dog.
Yeah, I used to take him. Did you ever see me at a match? I'd bring Tank to the match because everybody wanted to say hi. But I also
ride him.
Yeah, but I also brought a full roll of paper towels.
Just from the slobber.
Yeah, because Tank would tend to lean up against somebody, and
such a friendly dog.
Oh yeah, and he would leave tracks that were as big as railroads.
Yeah, you had to bring that extra paper towel, a whole towel, of a beach towel if you had it on you, because that guy would go everywhere.
He was 5 years old, and because of this Chinese dog food that's coming over, he got cancer. And 5 years old. His legs swelled up in like 2 weeks, literally the size of a football. It was just awful. So we had to have him put down. It was a bummer. But anyway, we're at the end of the show.
Fastest 2 hours on radio, and we got to thank everyone that's been calling in, everyone online, on all of our streams. Make sure, and we just want to thank you that everyone on there, you could participate as much as you can, as much as you want, because you guys are simply amazing. But also make sure you're liking it, make sure you're sharing it with and you're subscribed so you don't miss out on any of this. 2 hours of radio with some of your favorite folks, and that's who you guys are.
There you go.
And I want to give a shout out to our girl. We've had her on the show before, and hopefully we will have her again, because guess what Justine Williams did?
I saw
this
that.
weekend. She won the IPSC Production Optics Handgun World Championship. So she won 2 world championships in the same year. I've done that. That ain't easy.
Yeah.
Good for her. Justine, love you, girl. Let's get you back on the show.
Yeah, she's a great guest. A lot of energy.
A lot of energy. A lot of talent.
And let's see. Me, I'm back to work.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see. Tomorrow, going shooting in the morning. I'm taking Andy and Ben and little Fredo. We're going to go up to West End and shoot some stuff that I haven't had a chance to get out and shoot yet. So we're going to do that.
375.
All handguns. Yeah. No 375. I didn't buy that one. That was too big for me. We just took in a Barrett bolt action in 416 Barrett for a late December fill-in.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's got a U.S. optic scope that I think you can pull in the Mars.
Prime. That is prime premier kit.
Oh man, it's not quite as prime because you don't get the loader and everything, but it's really bitching.
Yep.
Very cool gun, and it looks like it has no use on it whatsoever.
This has to be like the guy you've seen this before with the guys with the Holland guns and stuff like that. You get the gun and a box with like 18 rounds of ammunition out of the box at 20.
Yeah, because two shots is plenty.
Bless you.
Yeah,
You do the first one and you go, oh my God, I can't believe it. You do the second one. Yeah, that's it. We're done.
Okay, thanks so much.
Yeah, plus about $15 a round.
Plus that. Plus that.
Yeah, but we got a lot of really cool stuff. We got some art, and we're going to have jewelry again. And December is really going to. You remember I said no more than 500 from now on, so I think we're at like 620.
Yeah, I thought so.
Stick to your part of the expression, guns, Jeff.
Yeah. We are ending September right now. We are going into October, November. This is going to be on us in no time, folks. So, guys, prepare yourselves to enjoy your Christmas because December was 13th.
And, December 13th. So, if you buy anything and you come in day of and do your paperwork, you can still pick it up before Christmas.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's why we do it early in December. So, anything like that you guys want, just give us a call.
Oh, man, it's going to be a good one. And so we can expect the catalog out in November. You guys have a ton of time to look at it, and then we're going to be going live December 13th.
That's it. And we will have the catalog up about a month prior. So, don't be calling and asking if we got it up yet. Because we're still working on it. We're still putting stuff together.
If you want, come down to the Orange store, and you can already take a gander at some of the
we've
stuff that
we've already got about 100 out for display.
Oh boy!
And come in, you got to see all the new display cases and stuff that we got.
Oh yeah, the new cases.
It's really cool.
It's always moving forward, man. Always moving.
We're
forward.
trying. And, there it is, guys. There it is. The Andy American Graffiti Mobile.
Yeah, we put up a poll just in case anyone sees it. Make sure you hit the poll because we try to get everyone to vote on it.
There you go.
So, hey.
All right, guys, that's it. We're done for the night.
Wow.
Yeah, another 2 hours.
Already
went right
just
on
got
by.
here. Seat's not warm yet.
Don't forget to smile. It's just little curves. Sets a lot of things straight. Thank you, Leon. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks for listening.
Love you guys. God bless you.